Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Okay, today is day 6 of the Gratitude Tarot Challenge from Jen, from Science to Soul Tarot with Jen. Okay, so this is day 6. Yesterday when I shuffled the cards, I drew card number 20, Judgment. Okay, and I've written down some notes and everything like this, but before I start that, I actually want to read this 20 Judgment medicine song. Let it be radiant to the last. When I sing my medicine song, let the sun shine forth. While I lift up my arms singing, while I lift up my eyes singing, while I lift up my voice singing, while the wind whirls around me in a smiling embrace, let it be radiant to the last. When I sing of my farewell to this world, when I sing of my welcome in the other world, let it be a good day to die. J.A. Gonzalez, Rattling Bear. Okay, the other thing I want to read is the Ghost Prayer. I make an offering for you, this tobacco. I know you are near to me. I know you are right behind me, waiting for my offering, waiting for your journey food, but patience. 4 nights you must stay here. I make an offering. Here are these things. They are yours. In return, speak for us. Act as envoy, as mediator. I make an offering, for we long for you already. All the things you would have enjoyed had you lived. Leave now for us to enjoy. And this I also ask. Do not call us to follow you. Do not cause us fear. I make an offering for you. I light the pipe. From J.R. Gonzalez, Rattling Bear. There's lots of thoughts about when judgment appears in a layout and things like that. And it's like it's a resolution of some matter. It does not mean a stopgap. Rather, it suggests further action to come as in a new enterprise or a newly enlightened path. Okay, it may warn of some reluctance to conclude a matter, but first and foremost, it is a card of completion, realization, attainment, and consummation. As the rebirth of the shamanic initiate, it is the end of the ecstatic journey with all the creative aspects and the beginning of a new life. So it talks about all sorts of different information. There's so much information about what the judgment represents. Here it says here, judgment represents the ancient universal concept of the last judgment. It stands for the completion of the considerable labours of the transformation, singly, plural, universally. It is change, renewal, decision, and termination. It is the last decision regarding the past and the first tidal flow of the future. It is not a passive card. To the contrary, it always indicates taking up a definite set of actions. So I've thought about this card and lots of different thoughts. So for me, judgment, this card here, let me bring it down a little bit so you can sort of see. Oops. Okay. So judgment to me, there were lots of little things that sort of came up. Some of it was about myself and that I've gratitude for acknowledgement of the journey that I've travelled, understanding how the past has shaped me. I thought that was really important to look at, looking at the past journey and how I've judged myself or been judged by others, and how I've improved or developed or increased in who I am, or maybe become more tried to be as authentic as I possibly can in the way that I deal with people. That could be part of the process as well. Um, the other thing that sort of came to me, and I haven't really written it down, but I was just sort of thinking about it, is being grateful. Okay, being grateful or having gratitude. Okay, and I'm writing this down as I sort of think about it because I don't want to sort of forget this part of it. It's about having gratitude for the people. Okay, and this is about the people who have passed. I just want to write that down so I remember because I'm going to be talking here. Okay, so this is about having gratitude for the people who have passed and acknowledging who they were as an individual and how they sort of allowed me to really grow and development. The people who have passed from this world, who are now around us in some way. They may be people who have brought us to a new level of understanding in our journey, and how that sort of takes us to a new development, a new possibility in the way that we move forward. So I found that sort of quite interesting as I reflected on what did judgment mean to me in regards to myself and in the way that I've developed and grown, acknowledging the mistakes I've made, the really saying, okay, yeah, this is what I did. No, and this is not to everybody else. This is about me, right? This is me saying, okay, these are the mistakes, these are the errors, the bad decisions that I made, and I can acknowledge that. And okay, how can I improve? What do I need to change within myself to be able to live an authentic life? And that's not about me shouting out and saying, hey, look, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm about. This is just me saying really, really quietly to me, okay, this is what I've done, this is what I need to do, and that's good for my own journey. This is not about anyone else, this is about my own journey. So this is about the choices that I've made, the mistakes and the errors, the things that have had consequences, the actions that have had consequences in my journey, and how I can really acknowledge that. And yes, I might have been harshly criticized by others because of that, whatever I'd done. But it's also about me looking at it and going, okay, my actions, how did it affect other people? How did it affect my journey? What did I do to allow this to actually be a part of my life? What was my choices? So I think that was really important for me to really think about and really look quite deeply. Now the second part of this was, okay, looking at the ghost prayer. So then it was about acknowledging the people that have influenced me in my life, whether that was good or bad. People that have maybe passed, and how did that affect me at the time of their passing? How did their words or their actions influence me as well? I think that's part of acknowledging that. Was I harshly critical of them in some way, or did I put them on a pedestal? Did I judge them to be this on a pedestal, so to speak? So it was looking at people in a different sense of light, which I thought was quite interesting. And so I really sort of just looked at how this card was played out in my journey at different times. So quite reflective in many ways. And so it was about me being grateful for the different influences that I had from different people, in life, and how I used their criticism or their thoughts about me, their judgment about me, and how I took that and transformed myself in a new way. Maybe I awoken to their thoughts and their opinions, and I sort of took that on board. And whether that was a good or a bad thing was a sorry, the computer turns off and I can't see what's going on. So yeah, I thought that was quite interesting to sort of reflect on, to contemplate, and to think about, was about me being grateful or having gratitude for the influences or the criticism, the judgment from others, and how that maybe influenced me to try harder or do better in the way that I judge myself, that I awaken to my own authenticity in some way. So I thought that was a real personal thing, something that was quite personal. So let's have a look and see what today's card is going to be. So what card is going to that I need to look at in regards to gratitude? And that was a huge thing that just flew out. It was like someone just took some cards. Now this is going to be interesting, because what I'm going to do here is, I'm not quite sure what the cards are. I have quite a pile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, for some reason there's 6 cards in the pile. So I'm going to have a look and see whether this is maybe giving me a bit of a full message. So this is going to be quite a bit different than my other cards. So card number 1 we're looking at is the 4 of Vessels. So we're looking at pregnancy. Let's see if I can just move this across a bit. Bring it up. Okay, so pregnancy. Okay, this is 4 of Vessels. So this is going to be the first part of the message, card number 1 of the message. So let me just write this down. 4 Vessels, and the key word is pregnancy. Okay, so this means that we're bringing something into fruition. This to me is about nurturing, bringing something into fruition. Okay, card number 2, we have Maiden of Pipes. Okay, so let's have a look. So let's write that down. And this card here, when I look at it, because of the ladders in the background, it's a sense of moving, moving up. Okay, moving up, and this is, to me, is about a sense of creativity. Moving up creativity in some way. We'll get more information as I go through it. Next one is the 3 of Vessels, and this is the corn dance. Okay, so this is a celebration of the feminine aspects. So this is a bit of a this is an initiation, if you like, initiation of some sort. Initiation of some sort. So this is it here. So this is definitely about moving through a new phase. So I write these all down as my initial thoughts, and then I go back and have a look at more information. So the next card I've got here is the 5 of Blades, and this is the spiritualist card. So this to me is a sense of working with spirit, maybe on some level. Now this is quite different than the Rider-Waite Smith, of course. in many ways. Five of Blades, and this to me is about spiritualists. So this to me is about working with those energies, with those types of energies. Okay, then there'll be more stuff as well, but I'm just writing down my first initial thoughts at this time. Okay, next card I've got is the One of Pipes. Okay, so One of Pipes, and we know that's sort of like a new beginning. So I feel like it's like a new creative project is the words I got. This is going to be quite interesting to look at over the next 24 hours. And the last card is the Warrior of Shields. Okay. And this is sort of like I'm sort of getting like an animal whisperer type animal whisperer. So it's about, to me, this is about working maybe with an animal totem. So maybe I need to pull an animal totem card and see what animal spirit I'm going to be working with. Maybe that's going to give me my overall message. So let me just grab it. 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if the animal spirit is going to give us a card that I'm going to work with over this next 24 hours. So let's have a look and see what animal spirit is going to work with. Okay, this one here, I feel, this one on top. Okay, what's the message here? Time to collaborate. Ant spirit. Time to collaborate. So time to work with others. Working with others. So I feel like this might have been about a collaboration at some stage. Like this might be to do with the past, about being grateful or having gratitude about something that I worked with in the past in a collaboration. I am wondering if it's to do with the mediumship energies, with working with the spirit energies, with having the Five of Blades, which was about spiritualist, which is about working with those spiritual energies, about working with the past. As you can see, when you look at the spiritualist card, I'm hoping that you can see. Let's see if I can just bring that back a little bit. There. Okay, you can see the spirits behind the scene as though there is a guide, or so maybe it's about being grateful in a way. I'm just sort of putting this out there now before I sort of think about this a bit more, but I am getting this little bit about working with my spirit guides, and that is a collaboration. So that is interesting. So I'm looking forward to working with this over the next 24 hours, and I will see you tomorrow with my thoughts in regards to these cards. Okay, that's it from me. This of course is being picked up by some amazing souls that have been sharing their journey as they go through this gratitude tarot challenge that was started by Jen from Science to Soul Tarot with Jen. So this has been fantastic. Really does some deep dives and sort of makes the videos a little bit longer than we thought. Anyway, that's it from me. Take care. Blessed be. Don't forget to check out the links down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be. You'll see the links on my channel as well. Take care.